Last figure. We got prism. Another figure, polyhedron, we've gone over prism. Prism. Pyramid. And that's a type of prism. Cylinder. Okay, prism, cylinder, pyramid. Last and final one, cone. For the quiz anyway, we still got to go over a sphere, but that's not on there. Cone. Very similar to a pyramid, but it's got a circular base, but not triangular faces anymore. All right, lateral area. So we have to remember a formula for it. Pi RL. Maybe a good option today as you're doing the homework. I have a bunch of index cards up here if you want to start writing down all these formulas. Okay, especially for cylinder and cone. All right, cylinder and cone. You don't really need one for the prism or the pyramid, but cylinder and cone are actual. R, radius length. And I mentioned this in homework, and now it's official. L is going to be the slant height. That is not Mission Impossible height. That is the height on the actual cone. And very similar to the pyramid, everyone see what happens? Altitude, radius, slant height form a right triangle, so I can do Pythagorean Theorem. My height squared plus my radius squared equals my slant height squared. Okay? A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Are we okay? All right. So real quickly, find the lateral area in terms of pi. So lateral area, pi R L. Help me fill in what you know and help me with what you don't know. Maybe. Come on now. Act like you've been there. 12. Pi radius, 4, and L stands for slant height, and slant height again is right here. I don't know it, but what can I use real quickly? Pythagorean Theorem. Some of you may know this triple already. We've been using all year. 3 squared plus 4 squared equals that slant height squared. Slant height turns out to be 5. Leave your answer in terms of pi, so it'll just end up being 20 pi square centimeters. Surface area formula I will not give you. I'm going to force you guys to come up with it on your own. Remember, what's surface area? Put on the what now? Put on the base. Take your lateral area and put on the base. Go ahead. Take your lateral area, just went over, put on the base. Put on the base. Lateral area just went over, now add on the base. 6, what do you got? What was our lateral area? No, I'm just basic formula. I'm not even going to this one yet. Pi RL, now add on the base. So add pi r squared. There we go. There's your lateral area of a cone. Surface area, excuse me. So the more I think about it, do you need to memorize both lateral and surface area of everything? No, you just memorize lateral area and then just add on the bases for either a cylinder, 2 bases, or a cone, 1 base, and you got your surface area. All right, I think it's the same diagram I put. Yep, perfect, good. But if you guess this, I am not canceling homework tonight. I'll cancel another one. There's no chance I'm canceling tonight's homework. How important it is. What's it going to be? Let's go. Any more other nominations before we vote? Curtains. Clock. Star. Pinwheels. Genie. Page curl. Okay, here we go. Page curl it is. Here we go, going up. Going up, page curl. Everyone ready? Promethean man, page curl. Here we go. Ooh, drop. Nice. No, that was a little drop. Just a drop. Okay, find the surface area. Same cone we just dealt with the lateral area. So I'm not even going to recalculate that. I already know it's going to be 20 pi. Now plus pi times 4 squared. Now I change it to nearest whole number, though. Nearest whole number. So 20 pi plus 16 pi. Yes, it is 36 pi in terms of pi, but need nearest whole number from you. Just make sure we can do this on our own. Here you go, nearest whole number, 15. There you go, 113 square centimeters. I don't think you need more than 3 minutes. Go ahead, 1 through 4, and then we'll do 5 as a group. 1 through 4. Find the lateral area in terms of pi, surface area to the nearest tenth for 3 and 4. Get back to you in about 3 minutes. Right, let's get to work. Lateral area, pi r l. All right, here we go. Just help me fill it in. Let's roll 20. Here we go. Radius for number 1. 2. And when you did Pythagorean Theorem, just the radical without breaking it down came out to 104. Perfect. And then you broke down the square root of 104 and it simplified to what? You got it. 2 radical 26. You guys at home, that breaks down into 26 and 4, excuse me. And that's how we got to 2 radical 26. No other perfect square other than 4 went into it. And then now combine some stuff here. 2 times 2, 4 pi, square root of 26 square meters. So that's what I'm looking for in terms of pi right there. Yes, Meg? Nope, as long as you be careful and don't make it look like it's underneath the radical. Okay, so if you did 4 radical 26, pi clearly outside the radical, perfect. Yep. Yeah, next up. 9, radius.
The radius is 6, or no, not for that one. Sorry.
8, how'd you get it using? Pythag. You said a squared plus 15 squared equals 17 squared, got 8. Slant height, Justin. 17 in terms of pi, this bad boy had a lateral area of
136. Oh, pi. Well, he said meter squared.
Thank you. All good. Anything else? Surface area is up. Boom, surface area. Nearest tenth, pi RL plus pi r squared. Here we go. What do you got for me? 10. What do you got for me? Pi, radius?
Pi
12. That's half of 24. 13. How'd you get it? Pythag, perfect. Pi, radius was what again? 12 squared. No terms of pi here, just to the nearest tenth. So we're looking at
942.5.
done. Whew. Anything on that one? $12, let's roll. Pi, radius. Slant height. How'd you get it? 6 squared plus 8 squared equals slant height squared. Radius was 6 squared. Nearest tenth, what do you got for me? Thank you. Boom. Whew. Any issues? Guys are on fire. Okay, this is the third one we've come across now, this composite figure. You can only count what for surface area on number 5? Things on the outside. You cannot count covered up things. Get with somebody who you prefer to work with because you're going to go right from the homework. I'll give you guys about 3 or 4 minutes to work within a group, and then a group's going to present to us. Let's see if you can do it on your own. Figure out, what do I not count? Separate it. Separate the two figures.
Are we leaving it in pi?
All the way out. Full calculator display. Okay, we got cone and we got cylinder. Let's start with the cone. Let's start with the cone, please. What group has 6 in it? Okay, let's hear from this group. What could you not count for the cone? The base, which is covered up. So really, you're just finding the what? Lateral area, pi RL, because the base is covered up by the cylinder. Radius for the cone, 3, and the slant height on the cone, 5. I'm just going to leave that 15 pi for now. I'll deal with the decimals at the end. All right, how about the cylinder? A little bit more complicated for the cylinder. Who's got 15 in it? Okay, over here, ladies. Cylinder, what's being covered up? One base. The other base is still good to go. So I'm going to do my lateral area of a cylinder, pi dh, but instead of doing 2 pi r squared, just pi r squared, I think. There we go. Okay, diameter of the cylinder, 6. Height of the cylinder, 5. Plus pi, radius of the cylinder, 3 squared, 39 pi. Okay, so the total, adding up your 15 pi and 39 pi, I have 169.6460033 square yards. Everyone all right? Okay, before you get hopping on the homework, I need a diagram drawn for you. Number 9. Look at the world's largest ice cream cake. So if you want to get yourself an ice cream cake going, go right ahead. Okay, here we go. 19 by 9 by 2. Anytime you have these numbers in order, it's always length by width by height. So I can put the 19 here, the 9 here with a height of 2. Okay? And make sure when you get to that one, all sides but the bottom covered in frosting. And you could you flip-flop the 9 and 19? Sure. All right, but the 2's non-negotiable because that's the height of the cake. All right? All good? All right, I'll come around, see how you guys are doing. Answers are up on Aspen if you want to check yourself as you go along. All right, this is all surface area. You guys, the 9 and 19 are on the base somewhere. Just got to make sure the height's got to be 2.